By the way, never wearing a jersey to the Super Bowl again. I'm the Drake curse, basically.
You really feel like that?
Bro, the first Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl, I wore the Mike Vick jersey. Eagles lost. Year after that, Rams, Bengals, right? I wore the Chad Ochocinco jersey. Bengals lost.
Yeah.
The Chiefs Niners Super Bowl.
Chiefs lost.
No,
I mean, yeah.
But I didn't wear a jersey. I wore a white tee. Right? So last night, break out the Pat Mahomes jersey. Chiefs lose. That me curse is crazy.
And that I ain't gonna speak too much on the game, but like that first half wasn't like it wasn't entertaining. It just seemed like it was gonna be a dumb blowout. And at one point I was like,
the game was a dumb blowout.
Yeah, at one point I was really sitting there considering like leaving after the halftime show. And
I left at the halftime show.
Yeah, we know you did. Bro got outside.
We ain't
He was like, text me when he said, text me when it's over. I text him way before.
Bro, he tried to text me. I walked back in because we was at a party, obviously, like a Super Bowl party. So I walked back in and I see through the clear glass doors that he's still on stage. And I was like, man, fuck you.
But nah,
that one from the bottom of my heart.
It was a good game. And don't nobody say nothing about this old Eagles Wentz jersey.
Nobody
I'm getting a new one.
Can tell that it's an old.
I mean,
it could be an AJ Brown jersey.
Yeah, no.
It could be.
It's
not.
But it's not.
They would have never knew.
It's okay.
Every once in a while, it's okay to lie to them.
You're right, I guess.
Yeah. But what a night.
Yeah, let's talk about how I don't want nobody to ever think that I want to go to the wits end.
Let's not talk about this
of the earth.
Let's
my best
not
friend.
Talk about this.
I'm not going into detail, but just know I will go to the wits end of the earth for you, as well as other people. But I will not for anybody that I don't really love or fuck with climb out of my bed at 6 o'clock in the morning to come investigate some shit.
I didn't ask for that.
You didn't, and it's okay. But when I have your location, they know I have your location.
Yes.
And it said that you were in an open pasture.
I was indeed not in an open pasture.
Right. And I came to find that out.
Yeah.
And I thought you were like in some trouble in a ditch. I ain't gonna lie. When I looked at it, I thought you was in the downtown facility.
Like locked up?
Yes.
Oh.
Because like when I first glanced at
it, not out of the realm of possibility.
Right,
I guess.
right. Well, I'm like, okay.
Nah, it's crazy because you thought I was dead.
I didn't think you was dead. I just thought something was happening to you.
Robert called me this morning. He's like, I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like, damn, y'all got no faith in me.
I should have never contacted him.
Yeah, I know.
He's like that overprotective dad.
Over fucking, yeah. Exaggerate.
I was like, damn. Yeah.
Y'all just killed me off.
Nah, I ain't know what was going on. I ain't gonna lie. I walked out of here like strapped. I'm like, what's good? Like,
you was gonna go to the jail and fucking.
I mean, I wasn't gonna walk in there like that, but when I found out, like when I pinpointed your pin, I'm like, okay, let me see what's good for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that you were. I assumed that you were safe and sound.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
and here we are today.
Gracefully, you were like, gracefully.
I was never in an ounce of danger.
Right. I'm glad
never,
you weren't.
Not once.
So yeah, needless to say, I will go to the wits end of the earth to figure out some shit for you.
Yeah.
I was really on some menace to society shit though.
That's wild. That's insane. That's insane.
I'm not gonna indict myself right now.
Yeah. That's insane. Guys, I learned today that nobody in this world has any faith in me. They think I die every time.
Well, when you go off the radar and don't say nothing to nobody, it's kind of inevitable to think that.
Okay, but okay. Oh, my God. I really didn't want to talk about this.
No, we don't have to. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it's inevitable to not think that sometimes
when
you don't, but it's okay. I do it sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is.
Privacy.
Fuck you.
You know where I took that shit from?
SpongeBob.
Yeah, the imagination. Yeah.
Imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. What the rest of your week was like, brother?
All right. So, as everybody knows, everybody who watches, everybody who's fans. Wait, hold on. Before I go into this story, got this Cake Boys Mafia merch. Everybody go cop. Shout out my boy Christian for hooking it up. Had to wear it on the pod, obviously. So everybody go cop that Cake Boys. Anyway, back to my story, right? So as everybody who watches this platform knows, I don't have a car. Mm-hmm. I Uber everywhere I go.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So a few days ago, I had got an Uber. And boy, did I meet the fucking, like, I don't even want to say she was the nicest because, like, she wasn't really that nice. But it was a 55-year-old, like, well, assuming, right? An older white woman came and picked me up. By the way, I don't like getting, I don't know. It feels weird getting in an Uber.
Wow.
With a woman being the driver. It just feels weird. That might be misogynistic. It just feels weird.
You don't like a woman driving you around?
If I know them, maybe, but like,
or just
like a stranger woman.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, cool. So I ordered this Uber. She pops up. I'm like, fuck. But there was no other drivers in the area. Mm-hmm. That's all I got. Cool. So I get in her car, and I simply was like, man, it's a long fucking night. And that opened a whole can of worms.
Open a door that you weren't ready for.
But coincidentally enough, what she was going through is something that I had gone through. So she was telling me about her relationship issues and how when she goes home because she just moved in with her boyfriend, that she doesn't feel like it's her home because she moved into his house, right? And he got a kid and all this, that, and the third, right? Just going on and on. Really cool conversation because it was like a nostalgic conversation, right? Like everything she was saying, I was like, recognize that, did that before. And so she was asking for advice. Like this older, middle-aged woman was asking me for advice. And so I had two options here, right? I could either A, tell her what I did, which would be terrible advice.
Right.
Or B, lie and tell her the right thing to do, but act like I did the right thing to do. So that way it was relatable. That's what I did. I lied to that lady.
Well, okay.
But I gave her good information.
Let me ask this. Do you think if you would have told her what you did and then, well, I know your ass probably wouldn't have did this, but told her what you did, but then be like, you should do it this way, like differently than how you did it?
I don't think it would have resonated. The way we were having the conversation was, because even there was like few things that were like unrelatable that she was telling me, but I was still acting like I related to him.
Okay.
Like, I don't know this lady. I'm never going to see her again in my life. I think her name was Mary, though. Shout out Mary.
Just check your Uber app.
I don't care. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there. I'm just saying.
Right.
I think her name was Mary. Shout out her. But the way we were going back and forth, I was kind of like, oh, yeah. Oh, well, when that happened, or like this is how it happened with me. Right? And she was like, oh, my God. Like, that's exactly what I'm going through right now. And she's like, what did you do? And I was like, I left. Got right up out of there. And she was like, but how hard was that? And I was like, Mary, I'm not about to lie to you. Knowing damn well I was lying to her. I was like, I'm not about to lie to you. It was hard. But it's all right. It gets better, you know? You do the hard things now so your life isn't hard.
Some wise words.
Yeah. So, hopefully Mary took my advice, my lies.
And left his ass?
Yeah. Well, okay, so what she was also saying, and like this is I mean, I don't care. I'm telling Mary's business. I don't fucking know her. But she was like, yeah, I have no intention of ever marrying this man, and that's what he wants with me.
Oh, shit.
And she was like, and honestly, I never wanted to move in with him. He kind of pressured me into it. And so I was like,
maybe he abusive. I don't want to paint no picture on nobody.
I didn't gain that from the conversation.
Right.
It was kind of more so he really wants to be with her, and she is really
just vibing out.
Yeah.
That happened a lot, and I hate that.
Yeah, it's the worst.
It's one-sided.
Yeah, it's the worst.
One-way street, yeah, nah.
Especially, like, I mean, I guess he's younger than her by, like, a few years. And they both have kids.
Hers must be grown.
No, yeah, hers are all out of, like, 20 plus.
And he still got a young kid?
Yeah, and she hates that kid. She told me.
Damn, Mary.
Not in those not in those exact words.
But just how she was saying
yeah,
everything.
she was like,
I got you.
She was like, man, that little kid's got so many problems. I'm sick of him. He's a brat. That like going on. And I was like, oh, you hate this kid.
Damn.
Like you don't like him at all.
That's crazy.
Every time it would come to the kid, it was only negative stuff.
Damn, Mary.
I mean, bro, we don't know what this kid doing to Mary.
I mean, that's fair. Fuck you, kid.
Fuck you, kid is crazy. Fuck them kids.
Right. Fuck them kids.
Michael Jordan.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so that was my big event for the week.
Can we wait real quick?
Well, my big events.
This didn't just pop in my head, but I did want to touch on this. I don't like the fact whether in a relationship, sneaky link, married, whatever you are with a person. I don't like the fact that, and I feel like some people are gonna take this the wrong way, but I'm clear about that. I explain it. I don't like how when you want to fuck a female,
okay,
and she not in the mood for it, and it's just like, oh no, we can't fuck. But when they want to fuck, and we not in the mood,
is this personal?
No.
Okay.
This is just I was listening to somebody talk about this, and
I feel like I heard the same thing. The only reason I say that is because I don't know when I had this thought occur to me, but it might have been yesterday. I don't know, but I was like, if a woman tells me no, there's no bigger turn off in the world to me. If she tells me no, a few things. If she tells me no, in that moment, I will not touch her.
Yeah.
Like I won't be able to even get up just because like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just something in my brain. But then secondly though, if we're in a relationship and she keeps telling me no, like it's a consistent no,
I'm gonna think something up.
No, well, yes, but I'm also getting out of that fucking relationship. I am, bro. I
just think like it's kind of messed up. Like you want to have sex, she not in the mood, she say no. Okay, cool. It's supposed to be no, me no, cool. Yeah. But when she in the mood and she want to have sex and then you don't, it's like
you're gay.
The end of the world, or you gay? Like
no, I'm saying you're gay.
How?
How the fuck as a man do you not want to have sex? Like not be in the mood?
First of all, motherfuckers can be.
I'm never not in the mood.
So you ain't never been so tired, like, and you just don't want to have sex. Like you want to go to sleep.
What I'm about to do is get my nut in about 32 seconds and then fall asleep. Because I'm gonna sleep. Sure. I'm gonna sleep so much better.
1,000%. I not understand that, but I'm just saying, like, say you just genuinely not in the mood.
There's one condition where if I'm offered pussy and I might say no, and that's if I'm like super fucking
blasted. Yeah.
Like couldn't even move. Like my birthday, for example. If I would have been offered pussy on that day, I wouldn't have been able to take it.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Receive. I can't say take, receive. I wouldn't have been able to receive it. Right? So, yeah, nah. I can't get down with that one.
We should have inserted that dead body picture on your birthday.
We should never let that see the light of day. That's a us guys picture. That's for like the core.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But yeah, like that's just, I mean, it's wild to me. But I understand, like, no mean no for a woman.
The man saying no to sex is sassy.
I don't think so.
That's sassy as
bro,
fuck,
sometimes genuinely a nigga don't just be in the mood.
Okay, maybe
like, granted, a woman can take you there 100% across the board. I understand that. But, like, if I'm genuinely just, like, I want to be on some chill shit, I want to be on some chill shit.
I'm gonna just say this real quick. If a woman touched my pee-pee, boy.
I mean, 1,000%. If a woman grazes across my dick.
Not grazes. If it's just like a little, nah. But like if she like pee-pee touch, yeah.
I mean,
You
sure.
got me.
But like,
I'm about to say no. Maybe I'm just
a whore.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
I've been denying those allegations for years.
Yeah, I know. But like it's just wild to me. Also, you said some pretty crazy pause shit to me earlier this week.
Okay, so we can. I'll repeat it, but we can't give all the context.
I'm not gonna give the context. You can whatever.
So as everybody who watched last week's episode knows, Lonnie led the episode.
I did.
It was a Lonnie episode. He took lead, he took over, and he talked a lot. Now, when I went through and edited, I told him he did a really good job. But the way I phrased it was, hey, bro, you went crazy on camera. Bro. Now, that was wild.
And then doubled down on
it. Hey, yo! Hold on, sorry.
Hey, yo!
Yeah, no, I wasn't even thinking when I said it. Like, it was just kind of, I was like, bro, you went crazy on camera this week. And then he was like, pause. That's the wildest, gayest shit you ever said to me in your entire life. And I was like, okay, whatever. So then we continued the conversation, and I said something else to like.
Basically double down on it.
Yeah, but it was less. It was less flagrant than the first one.
Yeah,
I like still the first one was a flagrant too.
I still wouldn't even know the first one.
It was like it was immediate. It was like 20 seconds later.
I'm like, bro, you gotta chill. I don't know what got into you, but you gotta chill.
Yeah. Sorry, I misspoke. Won't do it again.
I think you should just be choosy with what you say.
Yeah, no, but if you're just like having a conversation, you're not really thinking about what you're saying.
Yeah,
kind of like when we're on here. Like I don't think about what the fuck I say.
It kind of just come to you.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yo, what the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome back to Do Something Nice with LV, episode 68. We are here again this week. I am completely sober. I'm going to tell you guys why.
Bro lost a bet.
So every year on the Super Bowl, obviously I make a lot of bets. I gamble. That's what I do. Well, me and a friend of ours, who I take money from every year, he didn't want to bet money this year. So I told him I bet whatever he wanted to bet because I'm just this type of guy I am. Well, he wanted to bet a month of no drinking. And my for sure lock bet that couldn't lose because I was 10-0 taking them. Kansas City Chiefs. Boy, did they not win. Not only did they lose, they lost.
Yeah, definitely. Belt to ass. That was a true belt to ass.
Yeah. At least they put up a little bit of like
in the fourth quarter.
Well, no, like just something on the board, you know?
Yeah.
At the end of the game, like I know those garbage time touchdowns, they really don't mean anything. But at least they didn't lose by 40 points.
Yeah. They didn't just lay down at the end and just take it.
But honestly, I was thinking about it. The Eagles found the right time to get hot, and that's usually how you win a Super Bowl.
Right.
Because you think about it, that Rams game, the snow one, and what's that, the first round of the playoffs?
Yeah.
They struggled.
They did.
It was close. Could have went either way at the end. And then they played Washington after that? Or they played somebody in between?
I think it was Washington.
Okay. They played Washington and ran their shit.
Yeah.
No, there was somebody in between.
It was, yeah. Or did they have a bye?
No.
No?
No.
What? It was
Detroit had the bye.
Rams. Somebody.
Detroit played Washington in the second round, so that means the Eagles played. No, the Rams might have been the second round. Yeah, the Rams was the second round. Y'all played Tampa in the first round, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
Ain't y'all play Baker? Whatever. Regardless. No. Washington played. Whoever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What the whole reason I'm saying this is, you get to the NFC Championship, division rival, spank that ass, 55-14. Then you go to the Super Bowl, and you're hot. I ain't see that shit coming.
Yeah.
Not like that.
I thought it was gonna be like
a
good game, like close, probably like a 6-point game, maybe.
I figured it would come down to the last drive.
Yeah.
I also figured Patrick Mahomes being Patrick Mahomes was going to be clutch and lead, but I mean, he didn't even have a chance. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I figured he was just going to like start pulling shit out of his ass.
Hey,
basically.
Vic Fangio, former Chicago Bears defensive coordinator, he turned y'all defense around.
Yeah.
I say last year y'all defense was a weakness on your team.
It was for sure.
And this year it was probably the biggest asset outside of Saquon Barkley.
It was a lot of my personal opinion was a lot of the secondary last year.
No, they fixed that shit.
Yeah.
They drafted Quinyon. I don't really care for Cooper, but played his ass off, got the pick 6.
Right.
And then, Darius Slay
He's been doing his thing since
Detroit.
Yeah.
So, congratulations. Y'all won.
Appreciate it.
I'm not salty.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds.
But at least we can finally put to rest, like, the thing I hate most about casual football fans. Like, we can stop bitching about the refs now and saying that they're fucking Chiefs players. And we can stop this fucking script bullshit.
Yeah.
And we can stop these conspiracy theories. Like, shut the fuck up, guys. Honestly, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You guys make football unfun. All this crying about the fucking refs. The refs fuck over every team.
Yeah.
Like.
But what about, like, players?
What do you mean?
Like, the like, think about Brady.
Okay.
Deflating the balls.
Well, that was actually cheating scandals.
Right.
So, like, the Spygate and the Deflategate, like, that's something that was investigated and proven that they did. And then Brady even admitted it after his career, which he had already gotten caught for it. So, yeah, cool. That's just straight up cheating, though.
But, like, in that aspect, do you feel as if, like, he should have been taking some of his titles away?
No. You from the hood. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You're right. I get it. I was just.
Do what you got to do to win.
It was a thought.
And if you get caught, well, fuck it. Deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
But do what you got to do to win.
For sure.
But y'all not about to sit up here and tell me that 32 different officiating crews all get together before the season and say, this one team, we want them to, like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know how many people would have to be in that conspiracy?
That's a lot. It's a lot of people.
You know how many they pay off the refs? You know how many people they would have to pay? Not that they don't have the money, but you know how many people, like, somebody coming out and saying something.
Yeah, they got the money for sure. That's never an issue.
There's no way you can keep that many people quiet on anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad that's over. Patrick Mahomes might have saved us again.
It was a good game. Try again next season. We'll see what it brings to us.
Yeah. Hopefully it bring at least a division title to Chicago. At least.
Hopefully. I got
or
hopes
a
for
wild
y'all.
card spot, bro. Something.
I got hopes for y'all.
Give me something to work with here.
Yeah. I had a question.
What's up?
You was a child once before.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're still a child at heart. Whatever. Anyways.
Pretty much every day.
Right. So, like, were you a badass kid?
Was I a bad kid? Yes, but I was really good at being a bad kid.
Explain.
So, like, I did shit. Bro.
You did school?
No, I said I did shit.
Oh, I thought you said I ditched school.
Well, yeah, I did that too. But, like, so, I don't think anybody knows this. But when I was in, like, kindergarten, first grade, had the same teacher both years. Don't know how. And when I was in first grade, I used to stay after and, like, clean up paper off the floor and shit, right? But the reason I would do that is because when I was young like that, I was really into Pokemon. And back then, you bring Pokemon cards to school, right? the teacher take them from you because you're distracted and put them in the desk.
Oh, like during class and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she would keep them in the desk. So what I would do is, while she was walking the kids, I would act like I was, because I got picked up from school. So while she was walking the kids to the bus, I would act like I was picking up paper and shit off the floor, cleaning the floor, right? Being helpful. And then whenever I knew she was gone, I'd go in her desk and steal Pokemon cards. How whole fucking, like, bro, I would have.
Even other people's?
Yeah, no, they were never mine. I didn't bring my own to school. I think it started like that, though. I can't quite remember, but I think what had happened was I brought my Pokemon cards to school one day. She took them. Right. I took them back. But then I realized, I was like, bro, I can get mad fucking Pokemon cards off this desk. Because when I took mine back, I just took the whole stack.
Yeah.
You know? Leaving shit in here. And she never noticed.
That's crazy.
I did this shit consistently, and then one day I got tired of doing it, so I stopped.
Did you ever you didn't ever give them back?
Why?
I mean,
why would I do that?
I mean, shit. Other kids missing their Pokemon cards.
They was missing them anyway. The teacher took them. She was about to give them back till the end of the year.
I swear. I hated that shit. Like, they did that shit, I want to say, at middle school. Like, they had a policy, like, if they took your shit after 2 times, they not giving it back to the end of the year. First of all, how you gonna take my shit that, first of all, I don't pay for?
Yeah.
My parents pay for.
Yeah.
And now you about to get your ass cussed out, and then I'm gonna get cussed out.
For letting you take my shit.
Right. So, and for being on my phone during school.
Yeah.
Like, so how you gonna do that shit? Like, now you about to get your ass whooped, and I'm gonna get my ass whooped too.
So, like, another thing is I went to Catholic school for a short period of time.
Right.
Like a year. I don't know for sure, but I've heard. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. I've heard there's a reason, but I don't know if it's true or not. I heard that the other school that I was going to, like the regular element, the public school, wouldn't let me come back.
So you got expelled from school?
Yeah, but I don't know if that's true or not.
I mean,
it's never been confirmed.
If they don't allow you back, they for sure expelled you.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was the case or not.
I mean, it could have been though.
Yeah, possibly.
I ain't never been expelled. I've been suspended a few times.
Bro, I got so many ISSs in schools.
I've had...
But I'll skip them shits too. 2
ISS? 1 in high school and 1 in middle school.
Yeah, but by the time I got to high school, bro, I'm skipping all that shit. Either suspend me and let me stay home, or I'm going to my classes. No in between.
So since we talking about this, and I know we hadn't really got to the core of the topic.
Yeah.
What solidified me being a true bad kid in elementary school? I think I was in the 3rd grade. Bro, and this is like, I was fucked up then. Like, I'm fucked up now, but like, I was fucked up then at a young age. And this got me the ultimate ass whooping. Like, one of the ultimate ass whoopings I ever received in my life. So basically, there was this girl. I'm not going to disclose her name, of course. But she had some form of cancer.
Jesus Christ.
So, hear me out.
I'm listening.
I want to say it was like leukemia or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. Some form of cancer. Basically, anybody that knows, like, it's a lot of different cancers out here. A lot of them, like, you go through body changes, weight loss, hair loss, all of that.
I almost said something crazy. Continue.
So there was a no hat policy in the school. And me and this girl had lunch together, or we had the class together with the same teacher or whatever. We went to lunch or whatever. I'm hanging with my boys or whatever. We walked through the lunch line. The girl always brought her lunch to school, so she would go sit down at the table first. And so she would sit, like, close to us. And, like, I mean, we was cool. We was friends. Yeah. Which kind of makes this fucked up for me in general.
I mean, I feel like you're just, like, dancing around the fucked up story. I need you to get into it.
So we go sit down, whatever. So I'm talking to her. I'm like, yo, I said, why do you always wear a hat? And so she like, I'm just going through some things. You know, I got some special permission to wear my hat.
Okay.
Didn't know her sickness at the time. So I'm like, okay, cool. So my boys dared me to, like, pull her hat off her head. And so, like, I'm like, all right, whatever.
You asshole.
So I got up to go throw my food tray away.
Yeah.
And put my tray in the little dish area. And I come back and they walking like behind me and they like, I bet you won't do it. And so I'm like, fuck y'all, I'll do this shit. So literally coming back to the table, I walked by her and like pulled. She had the little
A
baller
beanie?
top.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like pulled the ball off, like pulled the hat off, and
Yeah.
it slid right off.
Well, no shit.
And
She had a baldy. She looked like fucking Jada Smith.
and so like I learned. Well, so her hair.
Oh,
It's not funny, but like there was like a big like patches around her head. Like her parents hadn't cut her hair off because for whatever reason. But I pulled it off and then like I just froze because I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? Because like, I knew what like the sickness was and everything. Like I had learned about it.
So you knew she was sick, or you didn't know that she was
I
sick?
didn't know.
Okay.
But I knew.
Then you're not as much of an asshole because you didn't know she was sick. But if you knew that she had cancer and you did that shit,
I didn't know she had
you
cancer.
a real piece of shit for that.
But like I pulled the hat off and then like it's like the entire lunchroom was silent, bro. Don't know why, but like I froze, everybody else froze around us. The teacher immediately rushed over to us, gave the girl her hat. I think she put it back on for her even. The girl just like bawled out crying, ran out of the lunchroom. And I got suspended after that.
Bro, had Shorty punched you in the face, like,
I would have deserved that.
You would 100% deserve that shit.
And so like to this day, and the girl is cancer free now.
Okay.
Like, you know, I when I see her or whatever, like, you know, we speak, you know, kind of.
But you still know this person?
I still know this person.
Okay.
To this day, like I apologize. Like and like to this day I still apologize. But like
Still apologizing about pulling a hat off fucking 20 years later is insane.
I mean it is, but like shit, that's the apologetic person insane. I am. Like that shit is just it sit with me. I would never want nobody to do that to me. And if I would have known, I would have never did the shit. I was just being a menace to society.
Well, you know.
But I got the ultimate ass whooping off of that shit.
Like, what do you mean by ultimate ass whooping?
Like
I'm about to get into one after this.
So, following that happening, my teacher called my mom, and my mom came to the school. Mm-hmm. Didn't know she was coming up there. I'm thinking she's just gonna deal with me when I get home.
Oh, you got your ass whooped in school,
bro. She came to the classroom.
Okay.
Knocked on the door. I'm thinking it's the principal to come get me. No, as soon as my teacher opened the door, it's my mom standing there, and she opens the door, rushes in straight to me like a bull, and snatches me out the chair and dragging me through the classroom, and took me home. Like, already signed me out and everything. Like, I'm sitting there just looking at everybody, tears about to roll down my face. I'm like, I'm about to get my ass whooped.
You got embarrassed. Well, okay, so here's the thing. What your mom did was actually, like, I know you got your ass whooped.
Oh, yeah.
But you embarrassed this girl who was going through a really serious thing in life in front of the whole school. So what she did was kind of like to show you, like
two can do this.
Well, just this how it feels. Yeah. This is how what you did just because I guarantee you were embarrassed as fuck. Like,
bro,
your mom running in the classroom, snatching you up and dragging you out that bitch. Like,
and it's crazy because she had a switch in her hand, too. I used to get my ass whooped with a switch.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? That couldn't happen today. None of that could happen today.
No.
She could not rush in the classroom. She could not drag you across the floor. And she definitely couldn't have a fucking switch.
Nah. But she put that bitch out her purse so smooth. like the teacher opened the door and like as the teacher was opening the door, she was pulling the switch out. Like, and I'm like, oh fuck, she about to whoop my ass for everybody, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was wild. That was like one of the two ultimate ass whoops I got as a kid.
So everybody who knows me, like for real, on a real, knows that me and my mom have a very close relationship. Mm-hmm. Me and my mom have always been close. So, but also me and my mom are really similar. Mm-hmm. Like stubborn people. Like we're gonna do it. Like we're gonna do what we want. We're gonna get what we want. Nobody's gonna tell us no. And if somebody does tell us no, it's an issue.
Yeah.
Now, today I don't really resort to physical violence anymore. But at a point, that was my, oh, you're not about to listen? I bet.
Yeah.
You either gonna listen or you get your ass whooped. Anyway, learned that from my mom. So, when I was, I want to say, I could not have been older than 5 or 6, right? I was probably younger. I was probably like 3 or 4. My mom is really like, she wants everything clean all the time. Like, our house is always fucking spotless.
Yep, it is.
And when I was a little kid, I was messy. Obviously, little kids are messy. But I would contain my mess to my room.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't like that. My room had to be clean too, right? So, every weekend, Saturdays, whatever, or whenever throughout the week, clean your room. Clean your room. So she had been telling me for like 2 or 3 days to clean my room. Didn't clean my room. I'm a little kid,
Yeah, whatever.
Little kids not listening. They fucking playing and shit. But one day she got really serious about it, and she's like, "You're gonna clean your room today." And I was like, "Okay." So I went in there, didn't clean, played, whatever, and she comes in there with the garbage bag, 2 garbage bags actually, fill all my toys.
That's crazy.
Into these 2 garbage bags, right? So she's doing this, she's finishing up, tying the garbage bags up and stuff, and for some reason, she was like squatted down or like on the floor picking something up, right?
You pushed her over?
No, even worse. I jumped on her back.
Oh shit!
And tried to like force her to get my stuff out the bag.
You must choke her.
Yeah. So I jumped, and she grabbed me and throw me on the floor. And this is probably the only like time my mom really whooped my ass. So we're in there having a whole fucking WWE match, but like real life. Like it was no play about it. Right? Whoops my ass, bro. I'm crying, bro. And when I was a little kid, I cried a lot.
Yeah.
Like I was bawling my fucking eyes out. So she grabbed me by my shirt, grabbed me up after she get done whooping my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're gonna take a nap and think about what you did. And me and my brother had bunk beds. Me and my brother shared a room, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she, boom, put me in the top bunk, whatever. Lay your ass there, take a nap. Right? She leaves the room. Garbage bag's still in the room, right? Boy, let me tell you, I did not have a wink of sleep. I went in them garbage bags and I put every single toy where the fuck it went. I had this toy box, bro. That shit was the most organized toy box you've ever seen in your life.
You know what I hate about that shit though? Like, so parents would be like, used to be like, you get your ass whooped and they'd be like, nah, take a nap and think about what you did. But like, first of all, how am I gonna take a nap and think about what I did if I'm taking a nap? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
But also, like, if my mom or my dad came in the room and started throwing my shit away, like, when I was a kid, I was very big on cars.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, I still am to this day, but like, I used to collect cars. Like, from Hot Wheels to like actual classic cars. Like, my dad used to take me to auctions and shit all the time, like, of classic cars and shit. And like, I would always leave with a different kind of car. And so, like, I just collected them. And, like, that was my thing. Remote cars, like, I had them all. And if that nigga would have came in my room and threw all my shit in the garbage bag, bro, I would have lost it, too.
Yeah, bro.
I would have crashed out.
It was only a very few things I could have did.
Bro, I'm for sure.
But now we know me crashing out started really early.
Yes.
Like, young age, you know?
Yeah, I would have for sure crashed out.
And like, I was enraged that she was throwing my shit away, so.
That's the worst.
It was time. Like, that's where I had to become a man that day and try to fight my mom. You know?
I would have been sick as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I would have been sick as hell.
I was like, well, fuck. What am I gonna do without all these toys, bro? I love these toys.
No, I'm gonna get into the second one. It's real brief, but like, I don't even know the backstory to this not conversation, but to this story of me getting my second ultimate ass whooping. And well, not everybody, but a lot of people know, like, I'm adopted by my grandma or whatever. So she old school with a lot of shit. Hence why she came to the school with a switch, you know? So, like, this second ass whooping, I don't know what it was, like, that I did, but, like, I got my ass, like, tore out the frame. My mom basically, like, she made me go pick my own switch. And anybody that knows, like, a black parent, older black parent, going to tell you pick your own switch, you better pick the right one, because if you don't, they about to go pick one, and it's not
gonna be a log.
It's gonna be some shit. But basically, like, she sent me outside. I'm crying and shit, and she like, go get a switch. So I did not know what the fuck was about to happen. Like, I knew I was about to get my ass whooped, but I didn't know how. I was a runner. Like, I always ran for my ass whoopings. And my mom, she made my cousins, my older cousins, like, whoop our ass. Because we would always be running, me and Lauren. More so me, though.
Yeah.
So this time,
she made them hold you down when you got your ass whooped.
Nah, like this was some ultimate. Like you definitely couldn't do this shit nowadays. But
couldn't do the first one nowadays.
None of my cousins was around. Like she couldn't call them like nothing. So she was like, "All right, I got something for you." First of all, I fucked up by coming in with the smallest, skinniest little switch. She was like, "Oh, you want to play with me? Okay." So she goes back outside herself and comes back with a switch like that thick and probably about this long. I'm like, fuck, yeah. So my sister, Lauren, and then my other two cousins that was staying with us at the time, they was all in the hallway. We was in the dining room. My mom said, drop your pants, drop your drawers. I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess I'm about to be running around the house butt ass naked. She was like, now lay on the floor. I said, wait, whoa, what? She's like, lay down, face down. So I'm like, okay. So I lay down, face down. She takes a low seating chair and puts it over top of me.
Oh, damn.
So I can't go anywhere. So it's basically over the upper part of my extremities. Yeah. And so it's only my lower half that's exposed. And I'm like, what the fuck am I about to get into? So as soon as she put the chair over me, she sat on the chair too.
I would assume.
And got the beating the shit out of me. And I'm like, bro, I didn't, like, there was no talking, no nothing. That's probably the worst ass whooping is when there's no talking. Like, you know how parents be like, I told you, dude, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Like, there was no talking. She just got to whooping my ass. And now I'm sitting there screaming for my life, bro. I'm thinking I'm about to die. When parents be like, I'm about to give you something and you ain't gonna be able to sit down on your ass, like, I could not sit down on my ass. I laid on my face.
I never had an ass whooping like that.
Bro, that was old. Like, I still talk about it to this day. And I laugh about it now. But, like, then was the most pissed I probably ever been getting an ass whooping.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't never got nothing like that. But so here's the thing, right? I didn't get a lot of ass whoopings as a kid because, like I said, I was really good at being a bad kid. Meaning, like, I was good at hiding.
Right.
I was being the baddest fucking kid, but also nobody was about to find out. Having said that, there's one more story I got.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm gonna say names because this is a kindergarten story. So, and I just remember one name. The girl. So when I was in kindergarten, I had myself a little girlfriend, right? So me and this girl used to go and, like, in kindergarten, you'd have to, like, line up before school started and, like, wait for your kindergarten teacher to open the door. And me and her used to stand next to each other every day and hold hands. So that was my girlfriend.
Okay.
Her name was Amanda.
Okay.
Right? So this little Amanda girl and me, every single day, line up, hold hands. And my grandpa would take me to school. And one day, and he would stand there with me in line. My grandpa would stand there and wait for me, like, wait for the teacher to come. So one day, I think I got there like a few minutes later than I usually did. So my girlfriend was right there, and a girl was standing next to her. And so I walked up and I was like, "Hey, like, you're my spot." And the girl was like, "No, I'm not letting you stand here, And I was like, "No, you're my spot. Like, that's my girlfriend. Like,
right.
I need you right there." And she's like, "Nah, Like, I was like, "All right, fuck this." So I shoved her. Shoved her out the fucking way.
Okay.
Boy, when I tell you that I got my ass beat, and I knew I was gonna get my ass beat.
Yeah.
It's something like, you know how, like, you go home? Well, probably not. Never mind. I'm not gonna explain that part. But I knew I was gonna get an ass beaten, and boy, did I get my ass beat that day.
Turned you every which way but loose.
Learned nothing that day though.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. To be able to go back to childhood times, sometimes I would pay to do that. I ain't gonna lie.
And here's the thing, right? If I had a girlfriend currently, and somebody wouldn't let me stand next to him,
oh, I'm blowing that shit back.
Whether it was a man or a girl, I'm shoving them again.
Yeah, I feel that.
You're getting shoved.
Yeah. Because why are you in my spot?
Exactly.
Next to my girl.
Exactly.
What is wrong with you? Are you cool? Like, what's up? Like,
we got a problem?
Right. Nah.
We can make it a problem.
For sure. For sure.
Fuck, you got me fucked up. I've been saying that a lot the last, 18 hours.
What, you got a problem?
No, you got me fucked up.
Oh.
So last night after the game, I went out for a little bit. And I was in the bar, whatever, with a couple of our friends. And somebody was like, "Oh, you got to take that jersey off. Y'all, they lost." Or they say, "Y'all lost." And I said, "First of all, bitch, not even a Chiefs fan. So I don't care if they lost or not.
Yeah.
But secondly, take it off of me. You want me to take it off? Take it off of me."
Yeah.
He said, "Nah, I was just joking." Nah, bro. Take the shit off of me. You want it off? Take it off. Come on.
Stand on business.
Exactly.
Jesus.
But yeah,
Okay.
I feel like it's fuck with Victor Day.
You think so? Or then? Or today?
Yes. Last 24. Hopefully my momentum shifts.
I hope. Let me ask you this. So, like, you've had several girlfriends. Or you've had multiple people that you like.
Okay.
So have I.
Pretty much I like everybody.
Okay.
If they're pretty.
But when it comes to actually fucking with a person,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel as if, like, you genuinely know, like, damn, I really like this person. Like, I fuck with him. Like, yeah.
So obviously, people have been watching this show for well over a year now.
Yep.
They know I fall in love in 3.2 seconds.
Yep.
It's like that. Right? Which, honestly, this last year, that's not happened.
Mm.
It really hasn't. There's nobody that, well, it's been a couple years since.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm stuck on something and I can't. Like,
Can't get it up off you. Yeah.
I'm not, like, acting like myself. But, so usually it'll be like that crush phase that, like, oh, I'm in love with this girl. Like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Like, fucking love everything about her. The way she talks, the way she, like, thinks about stuff, whatever. The way I know if I really like them or not, though, is after we have our first issue, if I still feel that way about them.
Mm. Like,
And
minor issue?
It could be anything. It could be as simple as her being jealous about another girl or something, or we have an argument about some stupid shit. Oh, you got too drunk. I didn't like that. Whatever. Or whatever it may be. But, like, just the smallest point. Once we have that first argument, I'll know from there.
Right.
Because pre the argument, we don't have anything to disagree on. I love you. You're perfect. Now, after this argument, after you yelling at me, because what a lot of people, like, when I get in arguments, I usually just let somebody yell at me. Like, that's typically how that goes.
Yeah, you better than me. I don't like nobody yelling at me.
I mean, I'm saying shit back, but, like,
I got you.
For the most part, I'm letting them
just go off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say what you gotta say. But yes, that's when I know.
I think for me, like, I'll second that. Like, you after, like, arguments and stuff. But, like, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm weird or in a way.
Weird.
But, like, if I really like you, because I don't really like too many people. Like, I'm a people person, hands down. But, like, I don't like too many people for real. But, like, for me to know that I truly like somebody is, like, for me, it's random thoughts. For me, it's, like, I'll look past your little flaws and shit, like, in the beginning. Like, shit that I find weird, like, in a regular person. If I look at, like, you do it and it's like, oh, okay, you did that. Like, it's weird to me, but whatever. But, like, if one of our homeboys do some weird shit.
Oh, we're talking about, like, all encompassing. I was just talking about girls.
I mean, I am too, but I'm just saying, like, in general, even a random female, I just put it in that perspective. A random female doing that same weird shit that you did, and it's like, damn, like, why the fuck you do? Like, it would irritate me. But, like, for you to do it, like, it's not gonna irritate me as much as it would for a random female.
Word.
So, like, me dealing with your weirdness, your flaws, all that kind of goofy shit, I think that's like when I genuinely know like I like you, and I wouldn't even go to the extent of saying like comfortable, because I think it goes further than that to be comfortable with a person.
Question: can you like somebody, or can you love somebody without liking them?
Yeah. It's bro. Do you know how many motherfuckers that I love that I don't like?
I don't fuck with.
Right.
Yes.
Like a lot of my family, I love them. Do I like them all the time? Fuck no. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I could love my girl all the time, but that don't mean I like that motherfucker every day.
That's weird to me though, and not just because that's not how I go about things.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I got a girl, I like her every day.
I mean,
But I'm really annoying like that, bro.
No, I am too.
I'm really fucking annoying to the point where it's like, if I wasn't me, like if I was her in the situation, I'd be like, bro, get the fuck up off. God damn.
Yeah.
Like you on me 24. And I know this about myself, which I try my hardest to give enough space where it's like I'm not constantly fucking
hounding you.
Not even hounding, but like texting you, calling
being
you,
clingy,
wanting to fucking be cuddled up.
Yeah.
Like that. I try not to do that my hardest, but it's just my nature. Like it's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I mean I get it. Like no shade, no tea, but like I don't like you all the time, but I love you.
Wow, that's fucking rude.
That's real shit though.
That's okay though, because never mind.
I feel like there's times where you don't like me, but you still love me.
Like when we met.
Right. We did not like each other. I mean, shit, we didn't even love each other. We didn't fucking know each other.
Yeah.
But like, you didn't like me for the simple fact that I was a split image of you, basically.
But also, I didn't like you because like, this is gonna sound crazy when I say this, but like, I felt like you took initiative to become my friend before I became your friend. Like, if that makes sense.
I mean, shit, we was working together all the time.
You was like, yeah, that's my friend, and I was like, whoa, nobody asked me about this. It's ridiculous.
I mean, shit, we was working there all the time. I'm like, I mean, might as well like see what's up with dude. Like, and so I mean, we clicked from there. I mean, shit, it's been up since then.
Can I tell them something though?
Go ahead.
So it was like really early when we became friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like super fucking early. And you was in a relationship at
Yep.
the time. And you was like, bro, I think I'm gonna get married next year. I want you to be the best man. And I was like, whoa, this is quick. Like I've known you for like 8 weeks.
Hey, when you know, you know.
I think that's like, for me, I feel like that's when we became like best friends.
For real, yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like, damn, who the fuck asked somebody to be their best man that they known for 8 weeks?
But like, if you think about it, that's when you know shit though.
Yeah, exactly. Like
just
like when you know you like
when
somebody.
you know. Like you know when you like somebody, you know when you're gonna love somebody, you know when you're gonna want to be with somebody. Like that's how you know. It's like it's a feeling. So yeah, I don't like this motherfucker all the time, but I love him to death. And that's why I get up out my bed at 6 o'clock.
Probably ain't like me this morning, even though I didn't do shit, bro. That's
I'm gonna say this morning I wasn't even irritated. Like I genuinely was concerned because like normally sometimes like you'll text me like, yo, I made it to the crib. And I'll wake up and be like, oh, okay, cool, he made it home. Or I'll check your location and you being home. But like for mom to text me and be like, yo, have you heard or seen Vic? And I'm like, nah, that's a problem. So like, and then when I did check your location and I seen you was just in this open pasture, I'm like, damn, I'm about to be on some special ops shit. Like I'm about to go have to rescue my homeboy. So,
it would have been a lot more fun story if that was the case.
It would have been.
Like if I was actually in danger, or like maybe for some reason gotten arrested. I don't know what it could have been. Probably a DUI.
DUI, drunk in public, something.
It's either gonna be a DUI or a fight. That's literally the only two things that I would probably ever get arrested for, and I do not wish that on myself.
Yeah.
I don't want a DUI. I do everything to avoid not driving drunk, but getting caught.
Yeah.
But yeah, if that were the case, I could see y'all being mad at me. Like, had I gotten arrested last night, I could see y'all getting mad at me.
Right.
Had I gotten kidnapped last night, you guys can't be mad at me.
No, I would have been mad. I'd have been kicking doors and coming in guns blazing.
But being mad at me for what I did, I understand everybody was worried. At the same time, though, I'm fine.
No, 100%.
I was always fine.
When because I never went to sleep last night. I was just up. I couldn't go to sleep last night. So like as I started to go to sleep, and then mom texts me, and I don't know. Like everybody knows my phone goes on do not disturb at night, and like only certain people get through. And I don't know when I did this, but I put mom on a bypass list. But I did, and so her
for me.
Probably, I don't fucking know. But yeah, her text came through, and I'm like, she texted me early this morning. I'm thinking it's business. I'm like, damn, okay. Yeah. Nah. She like, have you seen or heard? I'm like, nah. So like, that's why once I found out, it seemed like you were safe and sound. My concern and worry went out the window.
That's my fault. I should. Yeah, that's my fault. But also, y'all need a bad boys to it sometime.
What you mean?
Woo-sa.
Oh no, I was cool. Once I put 2 and 2 together, like we talked about earlier.
You got 5.
Right. And I'm like, all right, he's safe and sound for sure.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, I didn't give those details of context.
Sound, not so much. Safe, yes.
Right. But yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us again. I got one more thing to say before we get off here. I'm kind of mad about something. So last night in our group chat, the poverty chat, right? Somebody said that Lonnie is the pettiest person they know.
I am pretty petty.
Do they not know me?
I mean, for sure. I'm going to say this. Wait. I'm going to say this. You're more so of a troller.
But I'm okay. But also like, it's mostly only with girls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you petty, bitch. I'm petty too.
Yeah.
And I will promise you, you're not going to out petty me. You might try your best, but I'm going to get you.
Yeah. I just feel, from my perspective, I feel like you're more the troller of being.
I love trolling.
You're more petty in the trolling aspect than petty overall. Like me, I'm petty as fuck. I'm petty.
Cause here's the thing. Here's like what I'll do. Like, I'll be like, go to my Instagram story and be like, so and so, a beep beep beep. Yeah. With your first, last, and middle name right there. And just spaz. It'll be like a fucking essay. Not like me type of essay, like a writing type of essay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's all. I just had to get that off my chest because like I'm petty king.
Yeah. Both of us together.
I wear that crown. I don't take it lightly.
Yeah, both of us being petty at the same time is probably not good though.
Oh my God, that would be dangerous. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us again. It is my time because I gotta go.
Right. So continue to like, comment, share, subscribe, all platforms. Follow us on the Instagram, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify as well. Continue to fuck with us if you fuck with us. If you don't fuck with us, still fuck with us.
Don't fuck yourself, bitch.
That too. Shout out to Super Bowl 59. Congratulations to the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Mahomes will be back.
He will. Better than ever.
TK will be back. Chris Jones will be back. And then next year they'll lose to the Bears.
I believe in it.
We're not beating the Chiefs.
But yeah, continue to fuck with us and support us, guys. We'll continue to produce for you. This episode 68.
68.
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen.
We gone.